Ah, hello. Have you ever sat and wondered why bumblebees always buzz? I don't know why either, but I bet Mr. Smarty Pants does. He has a brain so clever people travel for miles, and he has answers to all kinds of questions in his huge paperwork piles. Like, how do you make a ginormous dragon-shaped kite? I don't know how either, but I bet Mr. Smarty Pants might. He completes quizzes for breakfast and crosswords for lunch, a tricky school exam for dinner, and before bedtime, a mathematical munch. My mum's always questioned, where did the dinosaurs go? I've no idea either, but I bet Mr. Smarty Pants will know. Ah, here he is! Mr. Pants! Mr. Pants!
Please, call me Smarty. I haven't much time. I'm on my way to a party. But 3 questions you may ask. I'm a bit like a genie. Give me 3 riddles, but make them tough. Nothing easy.
Right you are, I said. Then here comes the first. Off the top of my head, and far from rehearsed, I'm a very big cat who pounces with huge paws. Who's the king of the jungle with razor-sharp claws? Mr. Pants took a seat and rested his hand under his chin, scratched his head and looked upwards for the thinking to begin.
Too easy,
he said swiftly.
It's certainly no horse. No, this beast is stripy. It's a tiger, of course.
I'm afraid that's incorrect, wondering how he would react. The king of the jungle is the lion, as a matter of fact.
Nonsense,
he exclaimed in a frustrated huff.
Ask me the second riddle. That was silly, not tough.
I'm brown and rather hairy, but sweet at the same time. To get me isn't easy. Just look up and climb. Once again, Mr. Pants rested his hand under his chin, scratched his head and looked upwards for the thinking to begin.
Well, it's nearly a monkey,
he mumbled to himself,
but I doubt they're sweet to eat, so it must be something else. It's a banana that spent too long in the sun. So not a normal banana, but an old squidgy brown one.
Banana was close. They both live up in the tree. But the answer I was searching for is a coconut, you see. By this time, Mr. Smarty Pants was visually flustered. His face was red and hot, like he'd eaten some mustard.
This is preposterous. I never get questions wrong. I demand this last one's the hardest, and don't take too long.
By now, crowds of people had gathered around. TV crews with colourful lights shone like the biggest fairground. They'd never seen Mr. Smarty Pants get an answer wrong and strop, so all ears were on the last riddle. You could hear a pin drop. Ho, 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 I do love a good chuckle. I wear a colourful suit and usually with a buckle. My main job in life is to make children smile. When I travel back home, it can take quite a while. For the last time, he rested his hand under his chin, scratched his head, and looked upwards for the thinking to begin. The crowd was now as far as the eye could see. Some sat on the hills and some sat in a tree.
Well, royals wear bright clothes. It could be the king. And a magician makes people smile, but so do those who can sing. I wonder, this buckle Is it on a shoe? But as for living far away,
Could it be Timbuktu?
yippee! I've got it!
As he jumped up and down.
This riddle's a doddle. The answer is a clown.
The crowd started whispering, then followed by a pause, as they all called out together, "No, it's Santa Claus!" Poor Mr. Smarty Pants. Well, he was quite speechless. He thought he knew it all. In fact, he thought he was a genius. Clever he certainly was. But now one thing was true. There was one smarter than he. And that Smarty Pants is you!